spring is almost upon us. It was 80 degrees yesterday. No, 50 degrees yesterday, 80 the day before. It was 32 degrees this morning. Welcome to TNT Homesteading. Join us as we sink our roots deeper and refine our off-grid life here on our 10 acres in eastern Oklahoma. Hey all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So this week it's been a lot of little bitty projects. I've just been trying to do a little bit at a time. I did finish the second Blackberry Cage. I got it taken care of. I didn't make any video because it's pretty much like the first Blackberry Cage. So if you watched that video, well, if you didn't watch that video, here's a link to it. We did finish up the guttering on that covered walkway today, actually. My uncle came down with the last two pieces of that, and we finished that up, and I'll take you by and show you that here in a little bit. It's just been lots of little bitty things lately. I don't have a whole lot going on. I felt like there was something else, and maybe I'll remember it. So I'm over here at the chicken coop, and my girls were making a horrible well, they were making a little bit of racket, and I was hearing something I'd never heard before. Well, I just missed that one. These evergreen trees are in my way. They're bald eagles, or both. There's two of them. You can't see it. The noise bald eagles make is not what you're used to hearing on TV. That noise is actually hawks. A bald eagle noise does not sound majestic. But that was what I was hearing, and all my chickens were freaking out. Right now, I've just got a little bit of time before church this evening, and I decided it's actually time to plant some of my outside cool season crops. I've got carrots, I've got radishes, I've got peas and lettuce and spinach. I'm going to try to get that in this far bed. It's had tomatoes in it last year, and so I'm putting something different in it this year. So I'm putting in cool season crops over here, and hopefully I can get that done before I have to go to church. My notes had said I could start as early as March 1st, and today's March 8th. I would have liked to got it closer to March 1st, but I was busy. Then we had the rain. I wasn't even sure the soil was going to be dry enough to go ahead and plant, but it is. So I'll get these planted, and then we'll see. Well, I barely got it done before it's time to go to church. I did put this tomato cage here for the peas to climb. So I've got my sugar daddy peas with some coral carrots. I've got some butterhead lettuce and early scarlet globe radishes, my Bloomsdale spinach, my giant of Sicily radishes, my black seeded Simpson lettuce, and my rainbow carrots. So I'm happy to get all these planted today because Oklahoma can go from being cold to being hot really quick. I know some of y'all are from Oklahoma, so you're aware of this. And I'm assuming it's like that in other parts of the country, but I know it's not in other parts. So next up is to water these. I have done a couple other things around here. I did fix the bird netting that's above my head, at least on over there by where the camera's at, by the door. That's where the tree fell on it. I did notice a spot here that is torn, possibly when the tree fell over there and it pulled stuff. But I'm gonna have to get a piece of bird netting and stitch it in using some zip ties. So that piece will have to work. I'm not worried about birds in here quite yet, so I've got a little bit of time for that. This week it's all about just doing a little bit here and a little bit there. I went to my parents yesterday and worked on their bed. It was too tall, and time to water the garden and call it a day. We've had some excitement around here, and things have gotten done, and every little thing is just something a little bit closer. Spring is almost upon us. It was 80 degrees yesterday. No, 50 degrees yesterday, 80 the day before. It was 32 degrees this morning, and it's in the 70s right now. So our weather is like a roller coaster. I don't really know what's coming. I think we got more rain coming Tuesday. Oh, you know what? Let's go take a look at the awning, the guttering real quick before I water this in. I thought I'd show you this tomato, or this, what is this, blackberry cage that I've got here as we're walking over to the porch. I just took that same concrete wire and wrapped it around these poles to contain the blackberries. I did have 2 blackberry canes growing out here, so I took a shovel and dug them up and put them inside the box. That won't help forever, but that'll help some, and it'll help get that thicker in there. And then, as you already saw on a previous video, this one is done, and it's looking really good. I do still need to do the elderberry bush. And here's the gutters for the covered walkway. For this section here that's coming off of the living room, I've got it guttered across the front, going down and into the gutter for the water catchment. It is plenty high enough for me to walk underneath it without ducking. And for this section, its gutter runs over to this one, which will go into the water catchment that we put in just the other day. This side will save about 80 gallons of water per inch, and this side will do 50 gallons per inch. It's crazy how much water you can get off of just a small flat surface. So anyway, let's go water that so I'm not late for church. So I'm real happy with how the guttering's worked out. I can't wait until our next batch of rain to see how the awning works. And see if that makes things drier for us walking between the two. We're staying dry, but the whole floor is getting wet. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye. Take a look at this video. YouTube thinks you'll like it.